Hello, welcome back to the, I always forget it, silent, no, quiet, camera shy. Welcome to the Camera Shy podcast. We haven't done an episode in ages. So this is the new team, current team. Emre is remote, Ellie is about to be remote, and now we've got David and Lara in the heezy, as the kids say. We're going to do a fun one today because can't be asked with boring ones. So it's a Would You Rather episode. Guys, how you doing?
About to be exposed.
I didn't realise it was just Would You Rather questions.
Oh, well, it doesn't have to be
random.
just Would You
Okay.
Rather questions. It's questions.
Yeah, okay,
Questions and answers.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense with
Yeah.
what you've got? Right. So let us begin. Do one of you guys want to start first with your questions?
I want to see what your questions are like. So.
Yeah.
And then change them?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
You're going to set the bar.
Yeah, right. It's going to be low. Should I do work ones first and then I'll do fun ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Right, okay. I said this one earlier as an example. Would you rather shoot products for life or events for life? I'd put them on a par, because it's not, because if it was going to be anything, it'd be portraits, right? Yeah. But if it was just products or just events,
Yeah,
what would it be?
definitely events.
Yeah,
Yeah,
events.
for sure.
'Cause there's
Takes you
people.
different places
Yeah, like
as
you-
well. Like you never know where you're going to be.
That's true.
You'll be on a cruise ship.
I don't think
You
anyone.
You don't get to pick.
It's an open-ended question. Events.
true, yeah.
You could
It
be
could be
like
them.
watching a concert, someone you like.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it could be diamonds. It could be
That's what I was
fruit.
thinking. Can you keep?
Could be edible. Could be food.
Do you get to keep the products?
Oh no. But if it was food, you'd probably get a meal out of it. If
Yeah.
it was like clothes, then maybe you'd get a couple of bits.
Okay.
You know, like the standard kind of.
You
Yeah.
can get fed at events.
But I feel like experiences
Oh.
are like, I'm not really materialistic, so
Did you? You get fed. You get
I'm not
fed
being
at events,
judgmental right
which
now.
is a good point. You
Yeah.
do get fed at
You
events.
do.
sometimes.
So I think.
I told you about the one at the casino that I did,
Mm.
and yeah, they gave me a sharing platter, because that's what everyone else was getting, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, can you do the same for him?" And then they went, "Okay." And then this food come out, and I was like, "Thanks." And there's food.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jesus. Went back, and I was so uncomfortable, just take a picture. It was awful. Right, okay. Would you rather have a camera with infinite battery or infinite storage?
That's one of my questions.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah.
I've actually thought about this a lot.
Infinite battery or infinite storage?
Mine's definitely storage.
Yeah, same.
I'm trying to think which one is actually more convenient. It's got to be storage, but
I'm just thinking money wise.
I think I'd get
I ain't got a lot
overwhelmed
of it.
about how much I could save on there, because
Infinite.
it's infinite.
Infinite.
I don't think I could do it just because
But-
of that, but I'd prefer that.
Yeah.
But then again, with infinite storage comes the cost of
And you've got to sort through it
That's
as well.
what.
yeah, I was gonna say
And you'd have
like
to back it
like
all up.
SSDs and stuff.
Well, would we have to back it up if it was
no,
infinite?
if it's
No.
infinite, there's no backing.
But wouldn't it not be
To
a quicker
work on it, you
Yeah,
wouldn't
to
wanna
work
work
on
off it,
Yeah,
would you?
you wouldn't want to work off an SD card, would you?
No. Yeah. I think battery, because that's the bane of my life.
yeah,
Mm.
Battery's dying.
The
I'm always
new
paranoid.
ones on the bigger Sony mirrorless are quite good though.
The 100s, is it?
Yeah, they last like a
FP100.
good few hours.
Yeah, they're good. And
Depends
it's
what
all
you're
day
doing.
for stills, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So storage would probably be good. And the nightmare that I've had recently with shooting so much that 8 SD cards isn't been enough.
yeah.
There's 2 in the camera at all times. I've got another 4. And then 1, 2. Yeah. It's just nuts.
Mm.
Silliness. And then roaming ones. I had that one that crashed.
That was traumatizing.
That was horrible. Yeah, but
Is this
found a
infinite
workaround.
SD card reliable?
Is what?
Is it reliable?
It has
Yeah,
to be.
it would
if
have
it's
to be. It
infinite,
would have
because
to
then
be,
the
wouldn't it?
batteries would be.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like-
Okay. Right. Would you rather only shoot in a studio or only shoot outside?
That was kind of one of my questions.
I'm
That's
going
the
to say
danger,
outside.
Not going first. You'd say outside.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm literally a lizard, so depends what time of year. If it's in the winter, I'm just die.
Yeah, you could just take everything with you outside though.
this is true.
And then
But
yeah,
studio has
so-
everything you need set up already.
Mm.
There's less carrying around, packing things away.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just
Convenience.
thinking more convenience and efficiency.
Like location shoots are a bit of a pain, aren't they?
Mm.
There's so much stuff.
They're fun, but yeah,
Mm.
they can be weather dependent. Whereas you can control a lot in the studio, like lighting and manipulate tools.
Right. Here is a post-production question. Would you rather lose subject selection or generative fill in Photoshop? You have to lose one of them. So if you lose subject selection, I assume that you would have to like mask or do that, the magic select. If you lost generative fill, you just have to do
I
it.
haven't used too much of generative fill.
I've been
to be
using
fair.
it loads. So.
It depends. I'll go through phases of using it. I
Yeah.
feel like for what I do, I use a lot more like subject selection.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I agree.
What do you reckon then?
Ooh.
Because
But I'd rather go in and just manually.
you get subject selection
Yeah.
in Lightroom as well, right?
Yeah.
So you can pick it out a little bit there.
Yeah.
Because you're only losing it in Photoshop, remember?
Mm. Yeah, I don't really manipulate the image too much, so I feel like I'd use generative
subject.
fill.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really use either. But when I do use them, I'm like,
I really
this is amazing.
That's all.
Yeah.
When it gets it right, when it gets the subject, even if it gets like a bit of shadow under the foot or whatever, and you're like,
It will
fine.
do.
yeah, that's fine.
It will pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is how on that note, how smart is Adobe getting like with AI tools now?
Well, I used it all morning.
Mm.
And it was all right, but you have to like reword a lot on the generative.
So you have to explain to the
Like
AI.
even removing like a the or an and
right.
like makes it change the picture completely. Like
Yeah,
what
yeah,
they
yeah.
put in.
But then even just pressing the button again makes it change, right?
So it's like
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Definitely a game changer for sure.
Yeah. But then it randomly adds like bits of stuff.
Yeah. Have you had the fingers and like
no, I've had
adding in
this
people?
pink swirly thing come up, and I'm like, why are you there? Like, it just makes no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do that on
But
purpose.
it's the computer trying to be creative.
Yeah.
Like, you'll like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're scary though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Like
like I
someone
was,
could use it to forge you doing something that
Yeah,
you weren't
that's true.
doing.
Oh, yeah. And it could be something that is like allowed by the computer, but you could send it to someone and you know that if they saw it, they would murder the other person. And then you send it to them and they see it and then the murder happens and you're like, didn't know that. I
wasn't
didn't
me.
know. It was a
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah.
Would you be able to get away with that?
I
setting
don't know.
up
I
a
feel
murder?
like nowadays you kind of know that you could tell if it's fake.
Mm.
Maybe it is really good, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you seen the people on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be like a picture of woman with brown hair cuddling man in suit outside offices.
yeah.
Right. And then send that away. And then the wife's like, oh my God,
Yeah.
he's having an affair. You know, could be enough.
Mm.
Could be enough. Or just blame everything on AI. Be like, that's AI.
Any picture of you.
nothing
Yeah.
happened. That's the one. Get out. Right. Okay. This is current, as in opinions of the studio. What is one thing you would add and one thing you would remove from the studio? You're not allowed to say me.
I'll probably add
You can say.
like central heating and insulation.
Oh yeah.
I was
Actually,
thinking that, but
yeah, that cuts to my heart. It's probably the most valid point. Yeah.
but what else?
can it be like extreme?
Yeah. Like a slide.
That would be
A
cool
zip
from
line?
upstairs. Yeah.
I
Oh,
I do
yeah.
have
That-
those.
A little fireman pole from the top to the bottom.
Mhm.
That'd be dope.
Please, that would be
Because
really
those
cool.
stairs can sometimes be a bit sketchy, especially carrying stuff.
But you're not going to carry stuff on the
Yeah.
pole.
True.
Imagine. It's like, yeah, I've got the really expensive camera. Whee!
Yeah, a slide would work.
A slide would be okay. But like, were you I think every kid went up the slide, ran up the slide, right? The wrong way.
Yeah.
Would we be allowed to do that? Or would it just be sketchy stairs, up, slide down?
You're allowed without
We've grown.
equipment.
We've grown. Definitely
Yeah.
slide down.
Slide down, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the extreme thing you were thinking?
Like private chef.
A private chef?
Just cooks for us.
Yeah.
You
That
got
could
pay
work.
extra for that.
Yeah.
You're a good cook.
Yeah, it could be me.
Right. There are more. Right. What is the most understated item in the studio? As in, not underrated,
Ooh.
understated. So my example would be, I don't know, the Cove. It's been there the entire time, but it's like super useful and actually pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
You recently got a microwave, didn't you?
Yeah.
We were just thinking food.
That's been there for a little while, but
okay.
yeah. But it is helpful.
Yeah.
Microwave.
I
I had a grill before I had a microwave, didn't I?
I think this trolley
Did you actually?
in front with all the little bits and bobs like
Oh,
and
yeah.
tools, because before you couldn't like find things straight away, and anything you need like immediately on the Cove is just there ready.
Yeah.
So like tapes, screwdrivers for attaching like tripods.
Oh yeah, I do
attachments,
100% agree. Like I use it so much.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
I chuck stuff onto it.
Yeah.
So.
I was pretty happy when I made that because like they're $1,000 to buy.
Oh
new,
really?
But I made it out of like a little DIY jobby,
Oh god, I
and
can
it was
see
like
them.
200-ish.
Mm.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
Oh,
go
that's
to
pretty
IKEA.
yeah. Well, it was I think it was an Amazon job, but yeah, like just I put a what they called pin panel, like tied it on. Yeah, no one would know.
I thought of another edition that might be quite nice.
Oh, go on.
Like what's it called? A cable where you can view yourself on the Cove. Like you take photos. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah. So like monitor or like, but like a LANC like.
Yeah, like a more permanent one.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
Like maybe a big screen. I know that's helpful for e-commerce, and you have a lot of models like on the Cove.
Yeah. So we do have a screen which is like 4 times that, but yeah, well, it's only HDMI, so it doesn't work in the same way as like a tethered one would do.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to shoot tethered.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was
You don't
saying.
like people looking at your pictures.
No, I'm like,
you wait
A lot
till
of
they're
pressure.
retouched. You wait. You wait your turn. Do you mind when people ask to see them at the back of the camera?
oh yeah, I don't mind, but when it's like in big and they can see like.
Oh, what?
Their
They're just
skin.
like, oh no, I'm blinking there, and you're like, yes, but I got 3 where
Yeah,
you're not
like-
blinking, so chill.
It's annoying.
Yeah. That is, yeah.
I'm just thinking on their side of things as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
'Cause,
because
like,
you
when
model.
Yeah, and when
So-
I've been like on the other end, I'm like, oh, you don't know how you're looking on camera or what angles
Yeah.
work best.
We
for
get
you.
it, you model. Yeah. No, I get you. So like, you know what's working and you can like make little adjustments without even having to ask.
Yeah, but I'd probably be the worst person for it, but because I work behind
you
the
do
camera
both.
as well, I'd
Yeah,
probably be like really anal about it.
Yeah.
Like lighting and stuff. I'd be like, oh, try this because I know certain lighting looks better on me or whatever.
That's true. Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
that's
It's
fair
helpful.
enough. If a model was to say, you know, like, oh, this is my better side, you wouldn't be like, no, let's try you on your awful side.
Yeah,
Please.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Because I only shoot the left side better.
yeah.
Okay, right. Here is a multiple choice question. What out of these 5 things do we not have at the studio? Number 1, motion control jib. Number 2, atom switcher. Number 3, Godox F400 buy. Number 4, QNAP server. Number 5, tilter nucleus follow focus.
I can't lie, I didn't even know what like 4 or 5 of them were. I think I've heard of
I've heard of like 2.
the
like,
nuclear.
Yeah.
You've got the jib. I've seen that.
Okay,
we've used
nice.
that. It's not used too often though.
did you say just one?
Um,
There's only
2?
one.
Okay.
There's only one.
Oh, that we don't have.
That we don't have.
Um,
So I'll go through. So you got that right. So number 2 is Atom Switcher.
I heard it.
Number 3 is Godox F400 Buy. Number 4 is QNAP Server. And number 5 is Tilter Nucleus Follow Focus.
I think it's the Godox. 400 by.
Yeah. I don't know.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well
Is
done,
it?
guys. Oh, I got cramp in my thumb. Yeah. We don't have bicolor. We have daylight. And they're 300s and 150s.
Yeah.
So well done. The F400 Buy is also a sheet that is flexible.
What is the
Oh.
Atom? Is the Atom? Okay,
The Atom Switcher is that one. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the QNAP server is what we all plug into.
Yeah.
QNAP. And the Tilter Nucleus Follow Focus is the follow focus we never ever use, which is
Is that on the
gimbal.
gimbal? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's everything. But yeah, so we've got loads of stuff that we don't even use or have heard of. But good guess, guys. That was quite impressive. Okay, right. This is the big question, right?
Yeah.
And I may not actually reveal the answer unless you get it like pretty good.
Okay.
Guess how much I've spent on the studio. Yeah.
You've
It'd be a
mentioned
lot.
it before to me. Like, not in total.
Oh, what, in bits?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm trying to calculate all the bits.
Like if you take out like
Uh,
staffing costs and like general
Okay.
the studio.
Does that include all your equipment that you've had before?
The stuff? No, not the stuff that we had before, but the stuff we bought during the build and since.
It's not like monthly costs and stuff either.
No.
Okay.
Like so, just investment into like the
What's in here?
yeah.
Okay.
Like yeah, because otherwise it would creep up.
Mm.
To
I'm really
because
bad.
just because we've been going
Yeah.
3 years, like
Yeah.
it would be.
No, I'm bad with like guessing prices of stuff.
Okay, we'll leave that one then. We'll tell you off air.
Okay.
But basically, it's a lot, and you should come and use the studio because I've spent a lot on it, and it's a good place in Essex to create content. And it would be a shame to waste it. But don't make me too busy because it's horrible. Right. Now some fun ones. Wet yourself once a day or shit yourself once a month.
Can I pick where I shoot myself?
Well, no,
No,
because
I'll
otherwise,
just shit myself in the toilet.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wet yourself once a day. Shit.
Do you know when you're going to wet yourself once a day though? Because I feel like
I'd
that
rather
would
embarrass
be,
myself once a month, than embarrass myself every day.
but with shit.
Although I'm quite, I was gonna say alone, so I don't really see many people.
so you, most likely you may be on your own anyway. Like,
Yeah.
Even if it's random, like you'd be okay.
Yeah.
Could just be in the middle of the night.
I wouldn't like
If it's
to wake
once a
up to
day,
that.
like you're asleep for
Yeah.
No,
6 to 8 hours
I
a
think
day.
shit myself once a month for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
granted. And what was
Yeah,
your...
I'd rather deal with it once a month than
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's unexpected.
Unexpected.
No, okay.
I'll
feel
go
like
for I'll go for
everyone-
both.
Yeah.
Just because.
I'll
like
just live in a bit of a
everyone-
hermit
sorry.
mode, I reckon,
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Yeah. Like if it's coming to the end of the month, just
And
be
you
like,
know you've only got a few
"Nah,
days
I'll
left, but
stay."
you haven't shat yourself. It's like, oh, it's coming up.
yeah. Yeah, no, good tactics.
Yeah.
Right, this one is for the what are they called? Fantasy lovers out there. Would you rather be a werewolf or a vampire?
Ooh.
Vampire.
Straight away. She knows. What's the other?
Vampire, yeah.
Yeah, vampire.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad things about it. Like, you never see the sun again. You'd be living in the dark and the cold.
Yeah, I need that vitamin D.
Yeah. You might get it from other people's blood though.
Yeah.
I just think they're cool.
This
though.
person's been in the sun today.
Yeah, but as a vampire, you don't have to drink human blood, do you?
True. Yeah. better though, isn't it?
I'm sure
Would
I have
you?
a few enemies.
Yeah. Because you'd get all the other stuff. Like,
Yeah.
but then werewolves have superhuman strength as well, but they have to be.
Then they just turn into.
Yeah, and I feel like they
random-
lose control of like I don't
In
know,
the day though.
themselves.
In the
Like,
day.
it
They
takes
do lose
over.
control, yeah.
Yeah, was as a vampire, you're still quite conscious of what you're doing.
Unless you're hungry.
And werewolves don't tend to live for that long.
Do they not?
I feel like it's like 400 years max.
That's enough.
Like I know, but like vampires are
Can't wait
like
for it to come.
Like-
until someone like stabs them in the heart.
Right. Yeah. And like in today's modern world, you would think that people wouldn't be after you with like sticks and stakes and stuff.
Yeah,
You'd
no.
probably
Yeah.
get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While we're on that subject, favorite vampire film?
Mine is Twilight,
Of
just
course.
because it's
I think I already know Twilight as a film. Or I know Daffy the Vampire Slayer. Is
Daffy.
Is that the cartoon?
Daffy. Oh yeah, Count Dracula. That's where he's the vampire duck.
I think
is
you're thinking
like
complete. Are you thinking of Sesame Street?
There's Buffy, the vampire
Oh,
Slayer.
I'm thinking of Buffy the Vampire
Vampire
Slayer. Yeah.
But Daffy is Daffy Duck, but also dressed as there's like a Daffy Count Chocula or something like that
Oh, there.
type thing. Yeah.
Oh no, I just mixed it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are my questions. Anyway, I think everything. I'm not going to say. I'll leave that. I've got really horrible. Would you rather? But I'm never going to say it in public.
Well, you can't just bring that up and then
No.
not say it.
Yeah. DM me if you want to know it.
Oh, I want to do mine, but
Go for
I
it.
can't remember what I've got on here. But yeah, would you rather take a photo trip back in time or take a photo trip into the future?
Ooh.
I don't know. I got a lot of trauma. I don't really fancy revisiting.
Yeah, not like in your life. Like you can pick any time ever.
Yeah. I think back because I reckon
100%.
if you come back with the pictures, everyone will be like, "Oh yeah, nice job on AI." Like,
Yeah.
if you went to the future, but whereas if you went to the past, like there'd be like stuff that could
Revisit
not be
memories.
explained.
Yeah.
Like so, say if you went to
There must have been an event where you wish you had a camera or something with you.
Or like even in your life, yeah.
yeah, like Pompeii
Yeah.
or something like that.
I'd love it.
Or
there.
if there was like
Yeah.
a really
Too
big
dusty.
a
It's
big
too
event
dusty.
going on that like
Yeah.
wasn't captured,
Mm.
and I don't know, it could pay out a lot of money if you captured it.
Oh yeah,
It'd be
what
in, like,
would
newspaper
Oh my God, mine-
articles and
I just-
magazines.
what would you
Brain.
do?
No, I can't say it.
You can say like 9/11.
Yeah, I thought of
Oh.
that at first. I was like, probably that.
Is that what you thought straight
yeah,
away?
straight away. My brain just said that. And
I
was
wasn't
like,
nowhere near that. Is that what you thought straight
I
away?
mean, I knew that. That's what you were saying. I think we just have.
yeah.
Right.
I
You
don't know
guys,
why,
you're
yeah.
dark.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Like
Like,
to sit
documenting
there and
that.
be like, why is that person just taking pictures of the sky like
Yeah.
for like 3 days straight? Like,
But then people will.
well, you wouldn't need to do it
be
for
a
3
bit
days. You know
skeptical.
exactly when it's going to
No.
happen.
Yeah.
That is horrible, but I probably would.
Yeah. You know how people say if you went back in time, like you'd make loads of money because you know what gets invented. But
Yeah.
how? Because I couldn't explain like how to build like the things that.
Yeah.
I'd be
No.
like, just make the internet, and someone would
Yeah.
go like, well, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Like just bring
Like,
your
things are being
Amazon.
invented every day,
Yeah.
and like
But JFK.
Hmm.
Though that was
Mm.
videoed, wasn't it?
yeah, I
They
think the whole
videoed that.
thing.
Thinking
Yeah.
it.
A lot of people get skeptical while you got the camera out
Mm.
ready for it. They might think.
But
you
it's a
were-
parade,
Mm.
so like.
I wouldn't want to get that on.
Yeah. Like that on your infinite thing, it'd always be
Yeah.
there.
No.
What else? I don't know why my head's gone to Godzilla and like King Kong, and I'm just like, they're not real
They're not
things.
real,
Lloyd.
but yeah.
They're not real. I'd be like, yeah, get them. Like,
Oh, I'd love
because
that.
I'm thinking back in time, like films that have that like sort of style.
Mm.
But no, yeah, I don't know what I'd shoot, but I'd definitely go back in time. But I'd
100%.
probably have to pick Titanic.
Titanic.
Imagine
Yeah.
picture of the iceberg.
Yeah, but you'd have to be on it.
Yeah,
that
but
can
you'd
come
know,
back.
you'd be like, that guy's sitting in the boat.
Yeah.
So I'm not moving because the people in the boats were alright.
Yeah.
I'd be sat in the boat for like the whole trip.
The whole trip.
Like,
Just be
just
like,
with my camera ready.
would you like a
Just
last
hurry up
picture?
and sync already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't know what day of the trip it was either.
Mm.
So I'd be paranoid as hell.
Oh yeah, I have
the
no
whole
idea
time.
what day it happened.
You'd have to stay up all night, every night,
Yeah.
just like being ready.
Mm.
You couldn't dance in the little Irish jig place down at the bottom.
Have you got your
Where the
modern
real
day
party is.
camera as well?
Mm.
Yeah.
But like maybe concealed a bit. So it's like,
people might
actually, the
question it.
DSLRs probably look a bit, you could probably get away with it.
Yeah.
I feel like they think it's
Hey,
a gun.
Jimmy, what you doing with that new fantastic Fandango camera you got there?
Does it
Yeah.
shoot
And you'd be
4K?
like, it's just a film camera, Bobby. There's the types of people that
Yeah.
I imagine on the boat.
Mm.
God rest their soul. Good question.
Yeah.
Carry on. Is that
Okay.
what we got?
This one isn't a would you rather. It's just a question that I've thought about a
Mm-hmm. Go on
little.
then.
Is a Jaffa cake a cake or a biscuit?
Ooh.
And why? Like you need to give
Definitely
the,
a cake.
I think it's a cake.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Biscuits like
It's too soft to
yeah,
be a
it's too
biscuit, I
soft.
think.
It doesn't really
Yeah.
crumb.
Mm. Yeah.
Like you split up
Cake?
a biscuit.
I think it is a cake. Like what are those ginger cakes? You know, the little one.
Gingerbread?
No, but they're like green and gold, so like golden syrup.
I know what
ginger
you're on about.
cakes.
Gold.
Yeah.
They're cakes,
Yeah.
like they're little
those are like
cakes,
little
and that's what
cakes.
Jaffa cakes remind me of.
Mm.
I think they're.
Yeah, I do think it would be
Mm.
cake.
You reckon
Yeah, because if
Are
you
you-
made it bigger as well, like it would just be a cake.
it would just be a
Yeah.
cake
That
with a
was Vinny's
horrible topping
point.
though, like a swimming pool of solid.
Oh
Jello.
no, that sounds lush to me.
You like
I'd
it?
love that.
Yeah.
I think they're good at the
That's
scale
the
they
best
are.
bit. I'd like
That's
to
enough.
eat. I like to eat around the edges and that save that middle
Do
bit.
you?
Yeah.
And then you get like
Just
Alright.
indulge in Flavourville.
I used to
Mm.
eat like a pack every other day. Like in school. Just
wow,
wouldn't take any food.
like a packed lunch pack or like a
Yeah.
wow. We'll clip that. Right.
trying to
Right. Next, we've solved the Jaffa Cake mystery.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
What's the most unusual job you've ever done?
probably the festival's one.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unusual job.
Yeah. Putting up tents for people before they get to them.
Yeah,
weird, isn't it?
that's a bit random.
No, I can't really think of. I haven't really done normal jobs.
But like even like a photography job, like anything, like a modelling.
Not
Nothing
really.
weird.
No.
No. I haven't either. I just thought you both would have.
Mm.
Maybe I have. I just can't think
Yeah.
of it right now.
No, I don't. I'm not
I'm
sure
sure
if
I
there's
have.
anything. I did customer service at Tesco's.
I did
That was-
Asda.
Did you?
Mm.
Customer service though.
Yes.
Did you get
So-
protected by the ladies at customer service? I did. Like so that there was all like
oh, the old ladies love
the
me.
ladies that were just
Yeah.
like, I'll sort this one, Lloyd. But I accidentally gave away loads of money and stuff.
Did you get fired?
Not fired, told off. They were looking after me.
Oh.
I did do waitering once, and I spilt a boiling hot curry on someone.
Ooh.
Yeah.
My sister spilt gravy on someone.
think I was like-
Oh, gravy as well.
On a
Gets
little
through the
kid,
clothes
on a little kid.
and then
Yeah.
just keeps burning.
It was nearly a lawsuit.
I cried after I did it.
You did you? How old were you?
I think I was like 14.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
you're
yeah.
quite young.
That's fair enough.
I hope I was anyway.
Yeah. 14.
I just felt so bad. He was
24.
in like a fresh suit and everything, and
God.
it was so hot. Yeah.
Oof.
I've spilt a pint over a lady.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
fully.
I think you mentioned
But it was her
that.
fault, so.
That's pretty bad. Always
Yeah.
inconvenient, isn't it? Have you ever been spilt on?
Spilt
Mm.
on.
Yeah.
Not as a customer.
I don't think I have, like, majorly.
No.
Yeah, not as a customer, just drunk mates
Mm.
on nights out.
Oh, yeah. And then if you've been at a club or something and then someone's
Oh,
walked
yeah,
behind you and
100%.
spilt down your
I
back
hate-
with
Yeah.
cold. Oh, that's the worst.
I've had it.
Never
Yeah.
wear white on a night out.
Mm.
That's the rule.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't wear white anyway. Or definitely can't wear grey. It's like, so the sweaty guy you're hanging around with, what's with him? Yeah.
Did someone spill their drink on him already?
Yeah. That's pretty much my look at uni. Would be like a bib of snake bite stain around me, and then and like purple smile.
I'm quite fortunate. I've never really sweat like too bad.
Yeah,
I'm pretty good in the summer.
not trying hard enough.
Yeah, that's what it is. Not working hard enough.
No, it doesn't take much for me to sweat. I can like look at a workout from afar. Just be like, yeah.
Yeah, the only time I've like proper sweated was on like the cycling thing, the gym.
Oh,
Like,
spin.
The spin class.
They're
That
ridiculous.
was like,
They're intense.
I took a shower on the seat, like it was bad. Like I was drenched.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's got to a point when I was in Thailand and I was boxing. I felt sorry for the guys who were like opposite me because like I'd punch their pad and then all the sweat would come off me and like flick at them, and then it'd be like, oh man, this like, sorry.
Yeah, you can't
Just do
help.
this. Yeah, just a sweaty man. Everyone knows it. Yeah. Any other questions?
I feel like you've asked me this before.
Yeah, you asked a couple more.
But-
I think.
What do you think you'd be doing if you weren't in this industry? Like,
But to me, or to us, literally anything.
it can't be related.
Yeah, I think my second favoriteest thing is food. So I'd probably be running like working in a food place.
Yeah, same.
I don't think I'm good enough to like be a proper chef, but like Nando's or something, like a griller
Imagine.
Yeah.
or a barbecue like place. I could do, and like a bit sweaty though. Eh?
Yeah, no,
Imagine
you could not do
just
that.
looking over and then there's a sweaty guy on my food.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you say not related, do you mean something like not creative?
Yeah, as in
Something
you
like-
couldn't go, I'd be a videographer
Yeah, no, you
if you
can't do any of
weren't
that.
going to be a photographer.
Can't be a
Probably
model.
personal trainer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a history of doing it in the past as well. So.
All right.
Yeah,
you
we
work
get
it out.
it. I was
It's
waiting
a
for
model,
that.
works out.
Yeah. Good. Turn his camera off. We had enough of him. Yeah, no, I think that's a good one. You never really know. Like, I don't know what I would do, but
Yeah.
I just overwork whatever I do anyway, I think. So yeah, I'd just be doing like extra shifts, or I'd be gardening. I don't think I could do
Yeah, I don't
gardening.
think I could do anything corporate.
No, I
Do you
think
not?
I'd have to do like something active, because even though I do sit down like for most of my edit jobs, like the rest of it's like quite active, like walking around,
Yeah.
shooting and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's active. But
You get creative in other means, like in gardening, you can still get creative.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like, there's backbreaking work that I've done like for a week in the past, like doing like pavement slabs or something like that, where you just like you lose your fingernails, you like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you like your back just has an ache right in the middle of it for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that for a long period of time, but I don't
I'm not
mind it
built
for a
for
week.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like honest
couldn't.
work
Yeah.
and exercise,
Humbling
but yeah,
work.
really hard work. Yeah. Painting and decorating I can kind of do, but again, I go too hard at it. Like I want to get
Oh,
it done, and like if I was doing that every day, then
Yeah.
too much. Good question again.
Yeah. I don't think I have any more. Wait, how? No, you stole.
I stole questions.
Yeah.
I've got one. So it's related to wildlife photography. Would you
Oh.
rather do macro photography or telephoto?
I'm gonna go for macro.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, definitely macro.
because like at telephoto, say you're at like 400, 800, like, and then the bird flies, like, you're like, fucking hell, where is it?
Yeah, like you're gonna.
like, surely,
Yeah.
right? Like, if it comes out of your frame like that, like,
You're
it could
lost.
So I
be
was thinking
anywhere,
you-
right?
Yeah.
Like, you're so zoomed in.
Unless you've got
Um,
like.
Whereas
Yeah.
macro, if a little bug goes,
You can just-
then you're
Yeah.
like, oh,
I bet
fuck
you
it.
need a lot more
Yeah.
patience for telephoto as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
And
never done
the animals that you tend to use for telephoto like are easier to find and see. You can see them in zoos or whatever.
Yeah.
I bet it's hard to see like an insect really detailed and up close. Like,
Yeah.
you can't see that with your own eyes.
Yeah. If you were going like super macros or not just like a 50 or a 90 mil, but like super macro, that'd be cool. Where like you can just see it's like hairy like things. That'd be quite cool. Yeah, good question. Have we all gone for macro?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think so. What would be your favourite thing to macro?
Ooh. First thing that popped into my head is like dew droplets on like petals with like a little bug going.
Yeah. Mine would be like the smallest type of bug I could find.
Right.
So
I'd probably a moth or something.
I don't like moths.
I think moths are cool.
Yeah. You get quite cool ones, didn't you?
They scare me.
I was thinking if people do like grain of sand at like 100,000 x or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like it looks like a starfish or something like that. It's actually like got proper shape to it, and they're all like individual. That would be quite cool.
Yeah.
Like you could see like a little bug with "My name is Jeff." Like yeah, probably in their world.
Yeah.
But yeah. Any others, David?
Favorite place for meal deal?
Of course, that's one of yours. I know yours is Tesco's.
There's no other answer, really.
Yeah.
Those Sainsbury's have stepped up their game more recently.
Oh, I haven't gotten one from there before, I think.
Their sandwich game's pretty good, but their subs aren't great.
I quite like Morrison's. I know that's quite odd.
Oh,
but
Morrison's are good.
They've got
the
good
salad box,
selections,
don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking wrap of the day from McDonald's.
Is
Rest
that
of the day.
a meal?
Just because it's not a meal deal then. Yeah. Because I don't get the chips. I consider the whole thing like a meal.
Yeah. But I'm talking like at lunchtime. Quick pop in and out.
Yeah, definitely Tesco's.
I don't tend to meal deal because
Do you not?
we got drinks here. I should be drinking water, if anything. So, like, I know I'd splash out and get a Ribena and shouldn't be drinking Ribena every day. But yeah, I don't meal deal enough to have a firm favourite.
Asda's probably the worst.
Is it?
Yeah. I think it's
Which one does the little
Buy
coconut
three,
chunks? Is that Waitrose thing? There's
I
a
have
little
no
pot.
idea.
Marks and Spencer's, I
Is
think.
it M&S?
Marks and Spencer.
Does like a little pot of coconut chunks. And I got that once thinking, oh,
Was
nice
it
and
nice?
healthy. It was all right, but it's coconut chunks.
I love
like,
coconut.
with the brown bit on the back,
Oh,
so
so you
it's
just had
like
to like
crunchy.
eat around it.
Yeah,
I do love a bit of coconut.
coconut's nice, but yeah, it's a bit. You know, when you have something and you're like, oh, this is healthy.
Yeah.
Like you don't think, oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
You think, oh, this is healthy. Yay.
It's a required taste. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I do like coconut, but yeah. It wasn't the one. Well, it's like, have you seen like the packets of pomegranate? It's all in the same like vein. I think they're all M&S.
Yeah.
There's like, you just get like a little pot of pomegranate seeds with the seeds still in.
You're meant to eat it like that.
I know, but
You're not meant to like.
They're like bitter and
Oh, I love pomegranate seeds.
yeah. Like I just don't think they're good enough as a whole.
Yeah. We buy like the whole pomegranate and de-seed it.
You
Which
do
takes
it in
ages.
water, or do you do it in that segment thing?
I'm pretty sure my stepdad does the segment.
the
Never
segment
seen him
thing.
do water. Yeah.
Right. Did you know that? Like,
No.
because otherwise they were well messy to
Yeah,
open,
you'll
aren't
like
they?
cut into them.
I do
No.
just tend to pick the easiest thing to eat
Yeah.
without like.
So it would
having
never
to
be a pomegranate.
Yeah. No,
No.
I've never done it.
Like
Well,
I
we saw
eat
you
the
eat a
kiwi-
pear today,
Yeah.
and you're just like,
You just
I
ate
eat the whole thing, and I eat the kiwi with the skin on.
yeah,
I eat the whole apple apart from the stalk. Even the
yeah. Apart
seeds.
from just the stalk bit.
Yeah.
I
I don't
mean-
eat banana skin though.
No,
Yeah, I was
or
thinking-
orange skin.
No.
No.
There is a line.
Yeah. Trying to think of other stuff you might have to peel. but not. Nah, can't think of anything good. Coconut. Just eat it with a shell. Right, any other questions?
I think you kind of said my other ones.
You should have gone first, guys.
Edit for 24 hours or be on set for 24 hours?
Ooh.
What was the question, sir?
Edit for 24 hours or be on set for 24 hours?
Oh. I feel like edit.
Edit you can do in the comfort of your own,
Yeah.
your own room or whatever.
Being on set would be crazy for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they might sort you out with food and stuff. But
Yeah,
you could
if I got
take
fed,
a break
and
to...
if I could have little breaks, then yeah.
Yeah. But it would be much more intense being on set. Like, because you could be asked to do stuff at any point.
I'm thinking on set though, to be honest.
Would you?
I think editing gets to my head sometimes.
Yeah.
I need lots of screen breaks.
Yeah,
It's just I struggle to stand or sit still, so I need to be up and doing stuff.
Yeah.
So for me, I'd probably say on set.
Glad I got you edited.
You got me edited. Yeah.
Great. No, cool. All right then. Well, let's call it a day there. We've run out of questions, but we'll be back. So like, subscribe, do all that jazz, or don't care anymore. Right. Take care. Goodbye.
Bye.